What's up guys, Spencer Rivkin here. We're back doing another video on my YouTube channel. I know it's been a little bit of a while since I did a post, but we're back at it. We're here at Thunder Road RC Raceway in Minnesota. I wanted to talk a little bit about the all-new Team Associated B74.2. Gonna go a little bit of an under the hood kind of style video, talk about all the new features of the new vehicle and why we did the things that we did and some of the improvements that we get to run on, like the carpet tracks, the dirt tracks. So I wanted to do a video for you guys about the B74.2, the carpet version, and yeah, let's get right into it. Actually, we're not gonna take off the body, but we're gonna talk about the front end here. As you've probably seen already, the new style front arms, it has a pre-built-in gull wing style, and then obviously a combination with the front tower is also a combo package with the gull wing. We really wanted to talk and change about how the car steers through the middle of the turn. I'll kind of get the car off the car stand here. But the best thing I can really describe for the new front end style is as you're entering the corner, the car actually stays a little bit more down into the travel and kind of carries more corner speed with the gull wing style front end. It drives a little bit softer, a little bit more cozier feel. You have a little bit more suspension movement when you're going around the track. And it's something that I think long-term for the trucks that we race at will be an advantage. So as you can see, the gull wing, it's not much of a gull wing difference. It's actually really hard to see the actual difference. Like I said, the gull wing combo is a new arm and a new tower. All the steering assembly is actually the same. It still comes with the 9-degree caster blocks or steering spindles. And then of course the same steering Ackerman stuff is all the same. We'll kind of take the body off here. Wanted to kind of show you one of the biggest favorites of the new changes is actually the front gearbox. The front gearbox and the rear gearbox, we'll kind of get to it here in a minute, is actually all different. We went away with the bulkhead style of the transmission gearboxes because the weight of it was extremely high and the weight was also really high. So the new plastic gearboxes saves a ton of weight. Not to mention that we do have two new gearboxes in the front. As you can see, there is a 2 mark on this gearbox, which means it's a +2 diff height. So for carpet, we have the option to raise the differential. So for dirt, I have the 0 gearbox. For carpet, I have the 2 gearbox. You still have the adjustability for the quick diff mount or the quick diff change. You take off the 2 screws on the bottom of the chassis, the 2 screws in the front, unhook the shocks and the sway bars, and the whole front differential comes out of the car. So that's one of the biggest things with the front end that's all different. As you can see, we have a new style top deck right here. It's the new factory team top deck brace. This is something that I started running towards the end of the B74.1 car. We called it the X brace. This is actually held in by 3 different key points to the car: the very front of the center of the gearbox, and obviously the 2 screws that hold on to the steering post. This actually just helps for front to back flex, especially for these high traction tracks. And it makes a big difference for jumping and landing and corner speed. So yeah, enough with the front end. Obviously you can kind of see I got some carbon fiber parts on this car, the top deck. This is the ProTech B74 side rails. It is a weight saver. It saves about 18 to 20 grams into the vehicle. As you'll notice in the video, I'm sure you guys are probably wondering why that the center diff or the center slipper diff is actually blurred out. We are doing some prototype testing with some slipper options, so stay tuned in the near future with Team Associated there. Obviously I have this car outfitted with my Savox 2262 servo, Fataba receiver. This is the R404 SBS. And kind of flip the car over. Obviously I have the Hobbywing X10R Pro G2 speed control. In my car I have the 4.5 turn Hobbywing G2 motor. I have it outfitted out with the ProTech RC aluminum fan. And then one of my actually awesome favorite features with the car is actually the new battery holder, the quick change. It's a rubber band style holder. It's super lightweight. This way you don't have to double set of tape your battery in to the vehicle if you want to make changes to the front and rear. As far as moving the battery weight front and rear, you have little spacers here in the back that you can put towards the front. Moves the battery back. So we'll get to the rear end of the vehicle, kind of show you from the back view. The rear differential is actually a two-piece transmission case. Obviously it is plastic, another weight saver there that we decided to really inherit into this new vehicle. It is a two-piece for the reason of the diff height adjustment. You are able to change the inserts to go from 0 diff height, 1 diff height, 2 diff height, and 3 diff height. So you actually have the same diff height spacers as the B6 platform cars. And then of course with the front pinion gear, it also has the same style inserts to raise and lower the pinion, because the pinion gear had to go up with the differential depending on if you run it high or low. So I actually have my diff height at +2, which I don't know if you're probably going to be able to see, but we'll flip the vehicle over. You can see that it is a plastic gearbox, super lightweight. The arms are all stayed the same. We actually have a new wing mount system. You can see there is a little mark on it that says 0. We also have the adjustability to go to a -2 wing mount, so it actually lowers the wing for high grip situations. This is actually a setting that I haven't ran much of, and I plan on to test it out more. But as far as the hubs go, they're all the same as the other car. And that's really about it. So basically, as far as the whole total package, the biggest thing I can say is the total weight savings. My car is dramatically lighter than the old B74.1, and the weight saving has been a huge difference on the track as far as the consistency throughout the corner. It accelerates better, it jumps and lands better because it's a lot lighter. And for you the stock guys that race 13.5 4-wheel drive, it's just kind of a no-brainer. So I'm really happy and pleased that we're able to release this as quick as we did. It's been something that we've been working really a lot towards the the new style 4-wheel drives that are on the market. And obviously we were able to get a big win at the Roar Nationals this year with the B74.1, but a lot of that stuff was kind of inspired by the stuff that we have now out of for production reasons. And obviously this car is outfitted with the 13mm shocks front and rear. So kind of the one last part of the video, I wanted to show you some of the upgrades that I have on the vehicle. We kind of already talked a little bit about what we have, like with the factory team. As you can see, I got the new Jconcepts Fin Blue turnbuckles. These are actually really sweet, and I can't wait to get them on my dirt cars. Thanks to Jconcepts for letting me run them this weekend, and to make it look pretty on the camera. As far as like out of the box features of what I have, that's an upgrade part, is some of the springs are a little bit different. I'm running the purple front spring, which doesn't come in the kit. I have the kit rear blue spring, which is normal. I have, like I said, the factory team top deck as an upgrade. The side rails from ProTech A-Main Hobbies is an upgrade. I do have the carbon material center splines with the 2mm carbon fiber center spline pieces, so it's kind of difficult to see. So that was an upgrade. I do want to say for sure with you guys that it's been a little bit of I've been seeing on the internet, the plastic gears. I highly don't recommend running them if you have a center slipper. 13.5, I think it's possible, but definitely go at your own risk. Obviously this car is outfitted with the new LTC metal gears, which is a huge improvement from the HTC gears in my opinion. So honestly, that's really about it. The last piece of the puzzle is the Jconcepts F2 body. This is basically like the standard that I typically run on this vehicle. The 7-inch carpet wing, and that pretty much does it. I appreciate you guys watching, tuning in. If you have any questions for me or Jconcepts, don't hesitate to ask us on our social media. Once again, we're here at Thunder Road RC Raceway racing in Minnesota for the last finals race on carpet. So stay tuned on Jconcepts, and we'll see you at the next one.